Now you want to grab half a cup of olive oil and a spoonful of miso paste. Chop the eggplants up. Okay, so I pretty much dumped it in. Just half a cup of water as well, and now I'm just mixing everything thoroughly in. I also added some pepper and a little bit of pinch of salt to taste. So it's best served with rice and some tea.
Eggplant. So I'll layer that with just the steamed peppers first, and then I'll go ahead and layer it with the eggplant. And then I went ahead and washed some of my bok choy. So these bok choys I've had for a few days, and they're starting to wilt. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it onto this side dish as well. But you don't have to. This is just something that I'm going to go ahead and add because I do love the combination of the peppers and the eggplants together. And then like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and add these on, or else you could also do it separate, so where just the eggplant and the peppers, and then you could do this separate as well. But for my case, I'm gonna go ahead and combine it because the more veggies the better for me. All right, I removed my steam pot from the stove, and it has been steaming, so I went ahead and layered it. And then this is gonna cook for a total of 5 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook for 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go add my my bok choy towards the end of it. While my sweet pepper, my eggplant are steaming, I wanted to show you guys how I prep up the bok choy. So I just basically cut it in half like that, and if it's a small piece, I just leave it alone. But big pieces like this, just a quick slice, and it's all ready. We have about 2 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bok choy, that in there, and steam it. Alright, for this spices, all I'm gonna need is about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Now I don't like to eat my garlic raw, but you can just have it raw, chopped up really fine, and put it into the bowl along with the other mixes. But I will saute this just a little bit over olive oil, and then just like maybe 2 minutes or so, add the green onions, and then add the rest of the seasoning. Alright, the timer just went off, and look how nice and green it is. And you can tell that the eggplants are cooked when it goes right through. Okay, so this is cooked. Alright, so I'm putting everything into this bowl that I used to wash all the vegetables. I took out the water, and then I had the steamer in like a quick water bath, just so the vegetables doesn't keep on cooking. And I just did that for just a little over a minute. Now it's nicely still warm, but it's cooling off and not having to still be cooking. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prep up the spices. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this into mince it very fine pieces, and then saute it. Alright, I've got my garlic nicely minced. That's about 4 or 5 pieces of garlic in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and saute it into my pan with avocado oil. There we go. Add in the garlic. This is just going to saute just for a little bit, just to get the garlic nice and toasty and full of flavors to come out. Okay friends, so here is my bowl that I'm going to put all my my spices in. So we're going to start off with the green part of the onion. I did not cook this, but this one was nicely toasted. So with that, I'm going to get my sesame oil, and I don't really measure it, but it's going to be about 1 tablespoon. Okay, then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I like to use the Aloha brand soy sauce. I feel that this soy sauce is not salty. This is the same soy sauce that I make for my Hawaiian barbecues, for my for like Filipino chicken adobo. So that's going to be about 2 tablespoons and a half. Okay, now this can be a vegetarian dish. So if it's a vegetarian dish, do not put fish sauce. But for me, the kids are not going to have this. I have a daughter that's allergic to anything that comes from the ocean. But I will just put in about 1 tablespoon of fish sauce in there. And then, if you have sesame seeds, you can put sesame seeds in here. But I don't. And so I'm going to also add the red pepper powder. Some recipes call for the red pepper paste. I prefer to use the powder rather than the paste form. Okay, so depending on how hot you like it, I'm going to put about a tablespoon. So you can put a tablespoon or 2, and maybe just a little bit more. And you're gonna mix this all together. Alright friends, that is it. That's all the spices. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the peppers. There's a little bit of water in here, so I don't want that. There's the eggplant. Oh, and then with the eggplant, I like to just make it more smaller pieces. Of course, your hands are clean. You can definitely cut this, but I do like my eggplants kind of thin slice. So you just kind of shred it. Shredding it or cutting it, it works perfectly fine. You just want it smaller pieces, so get that. So see how easy it tears? I got that. I got that. Okay. It's a perfect bite size too when you make smaller pieces. With the peppers, I like to keep them long. Like I said, they're not really spicy at all. They're sweet peppers. Okay, got that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the bok choy, kind of draining off the liquid to the side. Add that in there. Mix it really well. All the seasonings are at the bottom. Like I said, this is the perfect side dish. Everything in this recipe is just suit to taste. So if you feel like you want more of the red pepper powder, go ahead and put more. You want more fish sauce, go ahead and put more. But I like it kind of like not overwhelmingly spicy and salty. So I kind of tend to be on the mild seasoning sides. What makes this dish really, really good is the garlic. So I had put about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic in there, and the more garlic the better. But of course, for my taste, I prefer toasting it, like I said. And that's it, friends. That is it. Let me show you guys a close-up of this dish. This is it. It has all these onions and garlic, and it's a perfect side dish. So this is going to be perfect for my salmon. Alright friends, thank you for visiting A Simply Simple Life. Mahalo! Alright friends, I had to move away because of better lighting. So here's my ham and my gaji namal. So good.